the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Arizona Cardinals.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. The second-year man, Cam Little, has the honors. Off we go from Glendale. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. One complete, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
White 20. Got it. Hey, kick. Hey, check. Hey.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step one. I promise you step two on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeoff.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Hey. Here we go.
They go play action for Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Zaven Collins in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Heavy. Go. 11.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Mason Tootin. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Lawrence throwing on fourth down. Be set up right around the 10-yard line.
27 yards.
They pick up 27 and convert on fourth down.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jaguars. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
That's good for Cardinals. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. Just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey, danger.
This drive begins with a run by Tootin. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Play clock down to 0.
Were you trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?